Woke up and just felt right. Phone blown like a tailpipe. Today's schedule airtight. I turn a short day into a long night. See you soon if you...
What is up, guys? It is Alex. In this video I'm going to be talking to you guys about how to become a better botter, how to adjust your bot, and how to adjust your device to suit your need for winning. You know, if you want to win each round over and over again and you don't have an Excel fix or you have a bad device, it's just not going to happen. Unless you want to stay on a bronze filter for one-on-one, you know, be my guest for that. But what we also need to focus on beside this script is your device lag. And every few times I see my phone during the day, I like to do this process. You want to go to your settings and clear the data for Madden and Higher Macro, because those are the two apps that you are mainly using while botting. So you'd want to just go to Madden Mobile, clear data, okay? It won't delete your accounts, guys, I promise. And then you go to the Higher Macro and you clear that data, and this definitely won't delete your scripts, I promise you guys. And then you go to storage and you go to your data right here. You just delete it and then press OK. And then once you don't see that column anymore, you just want to go and restart your phone. But since I'm doing a video, I can't restart my phone. So we're going to go back into Higher Macro. And you guys see that the scripts are still here. There's no cuts in the video. You guys can see how it was smooth all the way through. I would not make you guys delete your scripts. So this is the script for my video yesterday. Now that we've removed a lot of the device's lag, it comes down to how good your script is or how good your Wi-Fi is. Wi-Fi isn't really a factor as much as people make it seem. I've been through all types of Wi-Fi. I've had 30 ping and 20 download. I've had 1,000 ping and like 2 download on really bad days. And then I've had 2 ping and 110 download. It's not really too big of a difference unless your Wi-Fi is just extremely bad and your ping is in the thousands. That's when you just want to take a break that day and just figure out what's going on with your internet, because other than that, you're wasting your time. So what it comes down to after that is your script. You want to figure out where your weak point is. If your weak point is refresh, then you want to fix your refresh. If your weak point is buy now, then you want to fix your buy now. And the buy now goes along with the pull up. They're the same thing because the buy now is also pressing on the first card. And your bid failed, like from yesterday's script, like from my video I did yesterday, this would be in the same category as pull up because it's pulling up the third script. So let's assume my weak point is buy now and I have decent refresh and decent bid failed / pull up, right? So you would want to play with this sleep. Alright, let's say it's slow. You'd want to just figure out what's good for your device and what's good for your Wi-Fi. If your buy now is too fast, it's going to spam buy now on the card before it's barely even pulled up. It's going to circle really bad while it's loading. So you want to figure out that happy medium to where it's not extremely fast like that and extremely slow. Like, you don't want it to pull up the card and then wait a second and press buy now, and that'll just be too slow, you'll lose. So you want to test out numbers. Like, if that was just 10, let's try out 30. Or if 30 just gets really slow, then you want to go down to 20. And then if that's starting to get better as it goes down the line, go somewhere to like 15. And then if you get your happy medium, then go play with your second buy now here. Something that I see a lot of people do, but it doesn't really make a difference, is doing this, which is deleting the touch up. I don't notice a difference at all. I just like to keep them in. But you know, that's pretty much your preference. You could do experiments with how it is on your device and how it is on your Wi-Fi. So you could also try going down with the first buy now sleep. You go to like 6, 4, 2, you know, whatever. You could type it in. But what I found out is that the first buy now, if it's just so fast, when your phone goes to pull up the card, it's just going to take extremely long and it's going to look really laggy. People always post on Instagram, oh, my device is really bad. Look at how bad this pull-up is. That's because your pull-up sleep is too low. I like to look at this script as right here is my pull-up and right here is my buy now. But whatever works for you guys, you know, I'm just giving out my feedback on what I found out over my year of botting. So I think right here, if you guys were to test this, go test out something like 16. And if that gets better, go to 30. If that gets worse, then, you know, find the medium between 16 and 30. You know what I mean? So then you want to go to your second buy now, which would be here. And you want to experiment if something lower like 6 would work. But if you guys figure out that 1 is like the best out of everything for that, then go negative. Go like -4. And you know, you can see what I'm talking about from there. But if you figure out that -4 is good and -5 is, it's getting there, but it's not that bad, you want to go to like -4.01, or, you know, you guys can use decimals. That is a really big advantage that a lot of people don't know about. So also another thing that I barely notice a difference with, but it makes a slight difference, is messing with your touch-up sleeps. So I'd go to like touch-up 0 and then do 1.00 after. And that works good sometimes and makes the bot really laggy for others. But you guys could experiment that, you know. Once again, I'm giving my feedback. So then, once you get your buy now and pull up, you think it's pretty good for the time being, you want to go to your refresh, because that's the most important thing. If your refresh is too slow, it's gonna, you know, it's just gonna go too slow and it's not gonna be able to get the card in time. So by the time you land on that card in the auction house, someone could already be buying that card, if you guys understand what I'm saying. So you'd want to go lower with the buy now. Like, what I figure out is that this is more of like a overnight sleep, and this right here would be more of a daytime sleep, because, you know, during the night your phone would be running all night long, compared to in the day, you know, you'd maybe come home midpoint throughout the day and you'd be able to restart your phone and clear the data and all that. But you want to get that happy medium. So you could do the sleep 100 that I was talking about in yesterday's video, but you could also try adding another sleep like 101 or -10 or 10. But another one of things I found out over my experiments is if this sleep right here is really low, it's going to over. If you guys don't know what over means, it's when your bot is like going and the auction house refreshes, but instead of buying the card while it's sitting there with the time going, it just keeps refreshing over and over again instead of buying the card. So that's really bad. You want to avoid over, because that's definitely the worst thing that could happen. So this is pretty much all I'm going to talk about for today's video. I'm going to have more botting tips in the future. I'm just doing my experiments because I haven't been botting for that long recently. I've been doing it for a few weeks, but, you know, I'm getting better at it. So anything I find out, I'll definitely upload it to YouTube and be able to help you guys. So thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you next video. Peace.